everybody, and welcome. Today's video is another edition of Is It a Dupe or Just a Waste of Money? This is where I put crazy luxury high-end products up against something very affordable. Well, today I have got the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand, her beauty light wand, as well as her beauty light wand glowgasm. I don't honestly know. One's pillow talk, one's this. It was a whole situation, and I'm gonna just let you guys know right now, nothing really matched shade wise, but whatever. And then I found these products off of Amazon. Okay, so I tell you guys later in the video that all four of these still were not equivalent to the price of this one wand. So I have them on my face today. All seven products. Can you tell a difference? If you're new to Is It a Dupe or Just a Waste of Money, I like to stop you guys at the very beginning of every video and pause it and have you guys look. What side do you think could be the high end? What side could be the affordable? And we always go rose side, candle side. So today, candle of the day is of course brought to you by Martha over at the Good Candle. Not sponsored. This is the strawberry cheesecake candle. Code HOTMESS will save you 15%, and thank you if you do use my coupon code. I do earn a little commission, and you are helping my girl Martha out over there. But take a wild guess, y'all. Go ahead. Now, please ignore the fact, and I probably say this later in the video, I don't know, I'm filming multiple things today. It's a Monday, and I've got like energy out the wazoo. So I did do a parasite cleanse, and so my skin is purging like, ugh. So just ignore that and focus on the cheek area and all of that. So what side do you think is the Charlotte Tilbury side? What side is the Amazon? I think it's called QIBEST. I don't honestly have a clue how to say it, but we're not judgment free zone. Okay, so what side do you think is what? Make sure to come back later in the video and let me know where you rate. Can you tell a difference? Do they look the same? This video was crazy. Typically, and I'm gonna just give you guys the 411 before we jump into it. Typically when I do these kind of videos, the colors are pretty close, spot on, if you will. This one's a little different. Now, as always, if you're new to this series on my channel that I started in 2017, we're never trying to dupe the formula. We're just trying to get a cohesive look. So with that said, do you see a cohesive look? That's what we are focusing in on. Does one side look better than the other? What side looks better? So, anywho, let's go ahead and real quick price. I think they're $8.99. They may have gone up to $10.99. I literally got four for the price of one. So, welcome to the channel. As always, my name's Rhonda, and we keep it cute or put it on mute in this judgment-free, drama-free, stress-free zone. Let's go ahead and find out whether or not it's a dupe or just a waste of money. Alright, so let's go ahead and look just real quick at the comparison of these products. I will have swatches popping up for you all. So I was very curious as to how the QIBEST, I guess is how you say it, performed up against the Charlotte Tilbury. Now, as you guys can see with the swatches, there is a bit of a shade difference. And I was really surprised because the Charlotte Tilbury literally says contour wand, but when I've been playing around with it, it's very bronzy for me. So that's going to be, I think, the big noticeable difference that we are going to see. I did end up picking up four of them. When I bought them, were like $8.99. They may be a little bit more right now off of Amazon, but I'm pretty impressed by them, I'll tell you that much. So as always, half and half. So this side, I guess, can be the Charlotte Tilbury, which is the side of my Good Candle. This is the strawberry cheesecake. It's almost gone. I'm so sad. As far as the look of them and like the percent or the quantity, the amount of stuff you get in them, okay? You don't come here for professionalism, okay? You know that. You know that. You chose to click on a channel that started with HOTMESS. So professionalism, no. It's not there. Anywho, you guys can see this is what the tubes look like side by side. And then, of course, the Charlotte Tilbury has the little sponge applicator and a twisty turn to open it up and lightly squeeze it out. And then same with the QIBEST, or however you say it, same thing, twisty turn to squeeze it out. So I did get what looks like two contours. So okay, so that one definitely is more of like a highlighter, I would say, a highlighter bronzer. And then this is the Charlotte Tilbury. And then the contour one definitely looks more like what I wanted with a contour. You know what I'm saying? So I think what I'm going to just go ahead and do is, in the swatches you're not going to see the one, but I'm going to go ahead and bronze up one side with this one, and then one side with the Charlotte Tilbury. Let's do the contour first. Okay. Ooh, you see that? Obviously, duh. Okay, so I'm gonna just contour like I typically would. Do you see how warm Charlotte's side is compared to this side? Oh goodness, I hope this doesn't dry down fast. I have to go out. This could be bad. Okay, so I'm gonna just take my bling brush. This is with Paige Curran and Bling Brushes. And code HOTMESS will save you 10% over there. Oh, this is so pretty. Look how pretty that is. And then I'll switch brushes for the other side. I love everything about this. This to me is like a true contour shade. Maybe I missed something with the Charlotte Tilbury, but I love the way that looks. All right, same type of bling brush. Yeah, this is just really red on me. It doesn't really give me the contour that I'm looking for. Which, I mean, not everybody wants a contour, but could you imagine if I just lift my lip? Alright, so the difference when it comes to a contour and a bronzer is bronzer is going to add warmth and contour is going to add the shadows. So I still have the like a little bit of the shadows, but it's like a warm shadow. So honestly though, I mean, as far as the formula goes, I feel like you kind of get a little bit more coverage with this side, or with the QIBEST side. I mean, maybe that's me, but... And I feel like the QIBEST side actually blended out a little bit easier than the Charlotte Tilbury. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say the Charlotte Tilbury is a bad product or anything like that, but, and I know I'll never end up on the PR list, so I get it. I understand. That's fine. I'm not trying to please everybody because Lord knows I tried for way too mother chucking long. But with that said, I just can't see paying the $40-some or whatever I paid, 30, 40, I don't know, for that. I'm just like, I don't know. So I am going to try and add some of this to kind of bronze it up, see if it'll bronzy, because it has like a really pretty glitter to it. So this one is 06. So the one I just used was 01. But I think this is really pretty. And there was a lot of different shades to choose from. As far as the formula feels really nice. It's not moving any of my product around, but I feel like for me personally, I need a little bit deeper of a shade for the bronzer. This definitely gives my skin a really pretty hydrated look. But it's not moved any of my foundation around. So just in comparison, still with just these two products, still did not equal the price of this one product. Just keep that in mind. So if I have to do a couple extra steps, I'm okay with that. I lost the lid. Don't forget to twist it though, y'all. Because if you don't twist it, it's going to dry out. Let me make sure I twisted that one. No, I didn't. You're too expensive. Okay. So that's the bronzer contour. Honestly, I do like, ignore my skin. My skin is going through it right now because I did a parasite cleanse, so everything's purging. But so far, just comparing the bronzer contour wands, whatever, I really like the less expensive side. So I did go ahead and I got a blush and a highlight, and these colors were a little off too. So as always, when it comes to is it a dupe or just a waste of money, if we can get the same cohesive look, awesome. That's definitely what I'm trying to do. I'm not ever trying to dupe any of the formulas. I'm just trying to save us money with good products. So anywho, I did get the Glowgasm Beauty Wand, and this looks like that. It's like a peachy color, and I struggled to match this only because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. So I did my best, and you can see this one is definitely more of a pinky tone, and I love it. It's so pretty. It kind of reminds me a little bit, the colors together, I feel like kind of remind me of like the NARS Orgasm more so, but then that one being deeper, it's just my cup of tea. So I know it's not gonna match, but I just want to see how it looks on my cheeks. I think the Charlotte Tilbury actually had a deeper shade, but I was a little like confused with life as far as that went. Okay, let's go with okay, that is gorgeous. Similar brush, other side. What do y'all think? Y'all, I'm liking the Amazon side so much better. I don't know, I feel like there's a little bit more coverage and it looks a little bit more radiant over here. Like healthy. You know what I mean? Compared to over here. All right, last thing we're gonna try is the little highlights. This one is the Charlotte Tilbury side, and then this one has more of like a cool tone. So you can see there is definitely a difference there, but it is what it is. So we're just gonna add a little up there. Yeah, I should have gone with the lighter color for the Charlotte. That is actually really pretty on the Charlotte Tilbury side. It definitely gave me the hydration-y look from this side that I was definitely wanting. What are y'all's thoughts? Okay, so typically I would cut the video and do my lips. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just hydrate them. I'm gonna hydrate them real quick. This is my Lawless Forget the Filter hydrator. Let's just sit and talk about it, okay? So, oh, what are you doing, babe?
Can I start the router? Restart it?
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So, my thoughts on these, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. I feel like they feel a little bit more tackier than the Charlotte Tilbury side. Now, I have not set my face other than my under eye. So even if I go like this, that feels nice too. So I've not set my face at all. Dabbing, you know, my sponge over it and everything kind of calmed down just a little bit. But honestly, I feel like this melted into my skin. It looks more like skin over here than over here. So let me like look at you guys. What are your thoughts? Like if you guys look at this side, the less expensive side, the Amazon side, what are your thoughts up against the Charlotte Tilbury? Because I know like the Charlotte Tilbury, everybody goes ooh la la and carries on over. At the end of the day, I'm really liking the Amazon side. I'm really liking the Amazon side more. I just feel like it looks fresh and dewy and healthy and glowy. Like I said, ignore my skin's whole purging situation, but I don't know. And I feel like it's more textured looking over here, which I find to be very interesting. So I'm going to do the opposite side of the sponge. So let me push this in more. I mean, that definitely helped it to look a little less textured, but when you look at this side, it's just looks like it's in my skin. Does that make sense? Maybe not. I don't know, y'all, but I'm honestly pretty impressed with these. I think I literally paid like, we'll just give it a $10 thing. So it could be under that. But I'm pretty impressed. I am thoroughly impressed. So at the end of the day, y'all, I'm gonna have to say go with the Amazon ones. I'm pretty shocked at these. I will like insert a clip later in the day. I'm gonna set my face and then I'm gonna apply this over and see how this goes. So I'm gonna go with my typical one size powder and I'm gonna set and then I'm gonna apply all of this over top of it like I typically would. But I wanted to show you guys, okay, this is what it looks like on an unset face. Let's go and do it all on a set and see how the products work over top of powder. Charlotte's side. That looks good over powder. That looks really good over powder. Let's go in with the blusher. That looks gorgeous, 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 and a little of the highlight. Okay, that really changed things up. I feel like that looks good. All right, let's go ahead and do the QIBEST, however you say it, side. I think what I'm gonna do is mix the bronzer in with it, kind of help get it to be the similar shade. See if we can get it to match the Charlotte Tilbury side. Okay, so I think the first issue here is it definitely doesn't like to blend as much with the powder. You gotta work it a little bit more. So I am going to take one side of my sponge and kind of press it in and help it. And then the other clean side, press this side in as well, so there's no contamination. I don't know. Let's go ahead with the blush and highlight. That blended just fine. And then add the highlight in here. Okay, so once again, I am leaning towards the Amazon side. Even after powder. So the only issue I ran into is it was a little bit harder to maneuver the contour and bronzer on top of the powder. It dried down a lot faster, but at the end I like the way this side looks. I just think it's prettier, fresher, dewier, youthful looking, and I think at the end of the day that's kind of what we want, is more of like a dewy, youthful kind of glow to the skin. I don't know, y'all, so I've given it to you guys 2 different ways. Let me know your thoughts down below, but dang, that cheek, she looking juicy. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, friends, so here is the end of the day look. Now you can see that the Amazon side is definitely shinier than the Charlotte Tilbury side, but for me, throw a little powder on that side and we're good to go. I mean, everything lasted, no issues whatsoever. So that's after about 6 hours. So, all right, I am hopping off. This was a different kind of video. So would I say this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury? I would not say it's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. I think it gets its own right in the whole little makeup thing. I don't know what to describe it as, but I definitely like it, and I could definitely see myself. It's definitely a little on the tacky side. So this dries down, this kind of stays tacky, and your hair will kind of stick to it a little bit. So you may want to go ahead and set it just a smidge. I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury powder and set it just a little bit there. Yeah, that's much better. Honestly, I can definitely see myself reaching more for the Amazon products than the crazy expensive products. Just keeping it real with y'all. If you want the Charlotte Tilbury products that I used, I will have those linked down below. If you want all of the Amazon products that I picked up, then I will have these linked. And just FYI, all 4 of these that I picked up still didn't equal what one of these were. Yeah. So save your coin. Alright friends, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Huge shout out and thank you to my YouTube members. You don't have to help support the channel, but you choose to, and I appreciate each and every single one of you all. Don't forget to check me out on my other channel, HOTMESS MOMMA Vlogs, for curvy girl fashion hauls over there, and of course HOTMESS in the kitchen, and I'm on TikTok and Instagram at HOTMESSMOMMA4. Again, make sure to check my description box down below for all of the links. If I can make them affiliate links, I'm definitely going to do that. And definitely make sure to check out Martha over at The Good Candle. Code HOTMESS will save you that 15%. If you want any of the blinged brushes, I will have blinged brushes linked down below, and of course code HOTMESS will save you 15 or 10% over there as well. Until next time friends, as always, kisses from Kentucky. Mwah! Bye.